What is love? Baby, don't hurt.
Love. A four-letter word we have all used probably hundreds, thousands of times, yet still have issues assigning a definitive meaning to. Igniting my curiosity, I embarked on a journey enlisting the help of a couple people to figure out the timeless question. What is love?
That's a really good question. I don't know.
Picky what?
Oh, I didn't necessarily have an answer to that.
Like, I just want a relationship. I just want someone to love me.
I think,
When my friends give me gifts, I like it.
What's your definition of love?
You initially asked me that, I was having a rough time putting my finger on it, and I think that's because love isn't tangible. It's not something we can see. It's a lot like air in that way, but it's something that we can feel. So I think love is what makes us human. I think love is what connects us to other things, to the world, to the universe. And I think love is really big.
I just feel like love is like extreme worry and extreme care for something. Like it's something like none other. Like when you think about something bad happening to this person or anything to anything, you know, like plants, dogs, cats, you know, like your pets, everything. Like when you think about something bad happening to it, like love is something that comes across and be like it feels so heartbreaking.
I deadass don't know what love is. Like, I really don't know how to describe it. Like,
The first thing that came to mind is a Korean expression, chong. And so it's quite difficult to explain. It means love, but there's actually no Western European expression for this word. And it's a combination of love and endearment, and it needs time. You can't have chong with somebody you just met.
but I think love is like the most important thing, and I think you should love everyone, even though I think it's like the biggest cure in the world, because if you just hate everyone that does something bad to you, nothing's gonna get solved, and everyone's just gonna stay in this like really negative place.
As people experience more things in life, they experience different levels of love.
like I feel like when you know what love is, when someone asks you that, you smile, like, because the feeling comes back. But like, I know what love is. Like, I love my grandma, but it's like, I don't know, like, I don't get that feeling like, oh, love is, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel it. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's because I haven't experienced love in all types of forms.
It's an unexplainable feeling.
I don't know, but it's just a feeling, you know. You just put everything in to something, or you try.
Just that feeling of like being content when you're with them, like.
A feeling that is positive towards another person. It's a warm, relaxing feeling.
I feel like love is also tricky because some things aren't love that you think is love. Mm-hmm. Like you love something quickly, you know, you can love very quickly, and love can be taken away. Love can be given, taken away.
You can go through life without genuinely finding people who really, really care about you. And like when you find somebody, it's really important that you like take that in, because they're not gonna be here forever. And
a lot of us are taught through like fairy tales and all the Disney movies that like love is just sticking through. Even through like our marriages, like traditional marriage is like love is staying, and that's not what love is. True love transcends like possession and jealousy and all of that. And when you're infatuated with somebody, you take that person as a possession, and people and things really aren't yours to have, you know? Like, you are your own thing. Like, you are the only thing that you own.
The most important person to love is yourself, because if you don't love yourself, who will? It has to come from within. I love everything. I love I'm intelligent, I'm handsome. Man, I just have the best traits. I'm healthy.
As soon as someone's like, I like you, I just like shut down. I don't know. I think it's, you know, the whole like self-love thing, and I don't want to say it like that because I know it's important, but I just don't think I've reached it. And I don't know, so maybe that's really what I want. Like, I want to reach a point where then I'm comfortable with being like, oh, like I love a person and I let them love me too.
Do you love your hair?
yes,
Do you love yourself?
I'm working on it.
Do you love your grandma?
Yes.
Do you think you could love somebody else in the future?
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm gonna find it here. And I don't like care if I find it here, but I'm like, I don't know, I'm 21. I wanna feel it like when I'm young and when I'm like, I don't know. Who knows? Because in 10 years I could be super cynical and I could have no hopes about anything. And
Fuck love.
I'm watching a lot of Sex and the City, and so like they're just like making things like they all like hate it but love it, but they're like, and I'm just like, guys, you're not helping me. I'm gonna be like this when I'm 30.
Love can also be a trap, man. It could definitely be a trap, but not real love. Real love is beautiful.
People do experience it, but because there isn't a definition, I think in the States we separate love. Like that's a romantic love, that's like love for my parents, that's love for my dog. And it's a little bit more separated and possibly not as nuanced. It's an interesting thought in terms of if the language doesn't exist, do people actually experience it?
What was the question, Diana?
What is love?
At the end of my journey, I realized there was no one answer for what love is. We have a general concept of the idea, but in the end, its personal meaning to us is completely subjective and dependent on our own experiences. One thing that can be agreed upon is love is beautiful, it is warm, and it is powerful. It is untouchable yet completely felt, and that's all you really need to know to understand it. The rest, you feel for yourself.